Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button so you can get more of my content, and you see it's very useful. So to just go straight to my point, I just want to start this video with something very important: how to live in peace. How to live in peace. The first thing you ought to know about living in peace is this: every single thing that you need to show to others, listen to me carefully, every single thing that you need to show to others, you ought to show it to yourself first. Until you learn how to show those things to yourself first, you won't be able to show those things to others, peace inclusive. Anything like understanding, love, peace, care, you have to learn how to show that to yourself first, unless you won't be able to show that to others in the best possible way. So what we're going to be talking about now is peace. Why am I so keen on peace? Peace gives you, it gives you rest. Peace can even help your physical nature. Peace helps your emotional nature. Peace helps your mental state. Peace is underrated. I'm telling you, peace is actually underrated. How can you live in peace? First and foremost, you have to live in peace with yourself. How can you live in peace with yourself is this: I know we are human beings and we are filled with expectations. We are filled with all the things that we want to, like, yeah, I want this. We're filled with goals that we want to achieve, and sometimes it gives the mind unrest. It gives us unrest when we have expectation about people, about things, and then they don't go as planned. But the first thing I want to tell you is make peace with yourself. How do you make peace with yourself? The things that you've done in the past that you think, okay, these things, the things that are actually weighing me down, you have to learn how to resolve that. As a matured human being, every action that you've taken, everything that has happened to you is your sole responsibility. If you start blaming others for what has happened with yourself, you're not going to gain full peace. But to gain full peace, take responsibility of the action. Yes, I did this thing. Yes, this is what it was. Yes, I messed up. Am I going to correct it? Do I have to correct it now? Do I have to take another stepwise process to correct it? When you learn that, that is the foundation of peace. Acknowledgement of maybe a particular situation that you ought not to be in, is the foundation of peace. If you skip that acknowledgement, if you skip the responsibility you ought to take in every situation whatsoever, let's say it's a setback in your life, let's say there's something bad you've done, let's say you said you won't do this thing and then you've done it. If you skip that foundation and then you want to just jump to the next phase of trying to, like, oh yeah, maybe you went to study yoga, I just want to get peace into my life, you're not gonna get that peace because you lack the foundation that the peace that you're trying to get is supposed to sleep on or to be built on. So that's the first thing. Acknowledge where you are and acknowledge that, okay, this is the place I don't want to be, and this is all on me. This is my responsibility. I contributed to me being in this position. Even if people are the one that put you there, trust me, when you start taking responsibility of your action, your life will start changing drastically. So learn as an adult. That is why you're an adult. That is why when you make a decision, let's say someone talked you into making a decision. No, at first you made that decision. You decided that I can do this. I want to do this. I did this. So you should be able to say, yes, I did this. When you create that foundation, it's going to help you a lot to build to the next level of peace. Now, the next level of peace is now expectations. What do you expect from life? What do you expect from people? The Bible has told us that you should not hope on people. You should not put your hope on people. Rather, put your hope in God. But we are taking it for granted. And our heart is being broken every single time. But I just want to tell you, I'm not saying you should not trust people. You should not have hopes on people. But don't hope on someone in the sense that you believe that this person is how will I put it? Is so ultimate in his actions that there is no fault. When you start having those kind of expectations for even events, like you're going to a business and you just expect all good things from this business, no, try to put yourself in a position of, when something goes sour, when something goes south, how do I conduct myself? If you already prepare your mind, I'm not saying you should just come down and start expecting someone to mess up, or no. Like, conduct yourself like, when something goes sour, when things are not going the way I think things should go, how do I conduct myself? Is it going to be a fault of mine? Is it going to be the fault of the person? Is it going to be the fault of an event? How do I conduct myself? When you start thinking about that, you put your mind, you give yourself like a base that when things actually go south, you actually have something to press your back on and bounce back and react in the best possible way. But if you're just completely naive and you just make it look like, oh, you're enjoying the moment, and you don't create that base for yourself, when things actually go sour, that's when you want to try creating the base, and then it's too late, because then you have to deal with this, the pain that you're feeling the failure, how you're going to feel that time is not going to give you the good chance to create the perfect base that you need. So please, when you're having expectations of people, when you want to trust people, please do it in a level that it should be gradual. Don't make it to be just so sudden. Even when you want to have this expectation and creating the base, let everything you do be gradual. There is nothing in this world that is being created that is sudden. Everything is always gradual. You want to create a car, you add other components gradually together. And then if you want to create anything, a child in the mom's stomach takes time. Everything is gradual. Everything that is supposed to be birthed into life, both emotional and physical, they have to be gradual. If they're just full, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, and then I just don't want this video to be long, so shortly I'm just gonna end this video. The last thing I have to say now: when someone wrong you, all right, don't be so harsh on people. Really try not to be so harsh on people, because the standards they're using to hold people, that same standard is going to be used for you without your knowledge. It's going to be used for you, and you won't like it. You won't like it. So when you're trying, someone has done something wrong to you, like I said in my last video about our karma and how to place yourself and how to react when something is done to you, or when you're expecting maybe someone else to get repercussion from what they've done. So I just want you to know that you can't come and start saying, this person did this to me, so yeah, see if you're the one preparing the hellfire for the person. This person has to suffer for 600 years. This person, oh God, you hurt me so much. You're not in that position to do that. When you realize that you're not in the position to dictate what happens to an individual when the person wronged you, then you're going to have peace of mind. You're going to have peace of mind, because it's not in your power to do that. You can't come and say, you are a wicked person, so I'm going to make your hell. You don't make hell for people. I'm going to make your hell for you. So you, this is what you did. You throw more coal. Yeah, you put more firewood. That hell you're going to, your thing you think you're making. The fact that you're making fire and you think it's for someone. When you're making fire, you're feeling the heat too. So whatever fire you're making, the person might not even come to that fire, because it's not your position to put that person in. But at the end of the day, you make a fire, feel the heat of the fire, and then the person don't even get to enter the fire you've made. So please and please and please and please, I'm telling you and I'm begging you, if you follow all these three things in life, you're going to see that you're going to start experiencing peace in your life gradually. It's a gradual process. Gradually it becomes your mindset and it becomes your way of life. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, how you don't want peace? I don't get you. You don't want peace in your life? I'm joking. So just subscribe to the channel, and then I'm going to see you in my next video.